Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to today's reading. I am so grateful for you being here. I'm going to jump straight in. I've already pre-shuffled and today I have got the overall energies and I sense this is more divine feminine energies, but I've also pulled cards out for the twin flames already, and then we're going to ask questions about the energies. So generally speaking, we've got the Six of Swords, the Strength card, the Seven of Wands, and the Temperance. I feel like there is progress, there's integration, there's progress, and then there's more balance coming in for the Divine Feminine because of the eclipse happening on the 28th of this month. But remember, whenever you find these messages, they are for you. Take the energies as they resonate because only you can discern, only you can use your intuition in regards to what these messages mean for you, your own divine masculine and feminine energies, as well as you and your own divine masculine energies in the connection. So for a lot of divine feminines, they're being asked to dig deeper. For the majority of my listeners, you are in separation. Some of you are communicating now already with your divine masculine, and it's kind of like a slow wind is what I'm getting. It's like a slow cooker. If you've got a slow cooker, if you don't know what one is, it is basically like that is where you really let the vegetables, the meats, the marinade come together for a delicious meal. But sometimes it takes 6 to 8 hours to really draw out the flavors. What Spirit is asking the divine feminines to do at this time is to integrate, to move forward, channel their strength, to not let all of the outside influences, outside naysayers, any haters, any bad energy to affect you and your current area, your current season. And finding the balance between the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, finding the strength within yourself, and nothing is outside of you. So for me, I'm seeing 2 8s here. You know, you've got the yin and yang infinity symbol on the Strength card as well as the Temperance, and we do have a progressing cards. We've got the 6, 7 and 8 cards as well as the 14. So really what I'm seeing is this is a natural progression, and for some of you who have had revelations, you've had keys of aha moments, divine feminines, particularly when it comes to your feelings and emotions. I talked about this in my previous reading, so if you haven't already checked that out, please do check that out. For that reading, it was about the divine feminines have been asked, what are you feeling? What are your emotions? How do you sit with those feelings and emotions? How do you dig deeper into what those feelings and emotions actually mean? Are they stemming from grief? Are they stemming from fear? Are they stemming from apathy? And when you're understanding where they truly come from, why are they there, you're able to just sit with yourself. It's 333 on the audio length. This is a big deal for divine feminines at the moment, because when you're sitting with yourself, when you're acknowledging your healing, even if the same thing is coming up time and time again, it's asking you to dig deeper into this wound, into this trigger, into the harmony of where you're supposed to be. And your spirit guides are telling me they are celebrating you. They are so proud of you and your progress that you've made so far, because you're developing the strength on your own. You're not leaning on your divine masculine to show you the way. You're actually the one who's being the example, not only for you, but for the people around you. And I don't think you realize how influential you are. For some of you, you are going to start your own channel on YouTube. You are going to speak about this on Instagram. You're going to be a speaker and helping others. And that could be your service or dharma in this world. But when you're cultivating that strength, when you're able to move forward on your own, when you're able to cultivate this level of empowerment, you're not letting the naysayers and the haters and the lower energies to affect you anymore, because you know you're in control of your feelings and emotions. You know that you choose to choose again. And this is irregardless of your divine masculine. And this is what spirit team want me to translate today for you is you've worked so hard on your own that genuinely you don't need your divine masculine, but you're choosing to grow with them. You're choosing to grow alongside them. And this is what happens in karmic partners. Karmic partners, it's a very much an up and down, provocative, volatile relationship. And a lot of times it could be harmful for the other person, but what the karmic relationships are doing is they're helping you grow. And sometimes it may be in a harsh, callous, toxic way, but other times what you're doing is you're then mirroring how you're doing this with your divine masculine. Okay, it's not as toxic. Yeah, it's not as volatile, but it's still pushing you. It's still testing you. It's still helping you learn. So whether you think this is your divine masculine to inflame or your divine masculine you haven't met and they're coming in, same with the divine feminines. Divine feminines are still pushing their divine masculines to better themselves, consciously or unconsciously. They're not there to purposely push your buttons, but then you're learning each and every time you go through these seasons, and your soul's evolution in this human life is telling you that you can hold the light within yourself. You can put up boundaries for lower energies. You can keep learning. And this is the present moment that the spirit is asking you to cultivate. You don't need to be in union to learn these things. And you don't need to focus on union in order for you to keep moving forward. That you're able to cultivate this space, this present moment, to appreciate your lessons, to appreciate the joy and the strength that you've cultivated, irregardless of your divine masculine. Yeah, they could have been a catalyst to help you grow, but actually this is saying you are more than capable. You are more than capable. You are more than able to have these epiphanies, to have this growth on your own and stand in your sovereign nature. I saw a video that I posted on my stories recently. It was talking about Priyanka Chopra saying she's an alpha female. She has worked very hard. She's grown her own abundance. She is a thriving, empowered divine feminine. She is a goddess. These are not her words, these are my words. And then she also had realized that there were men who were intimidated by that. But your divine masculine won't ever be intimidated by you in that way. They may be intimidated by you because you shine so brightly, because you're an empress, because you're so powerful. But your divine masculine is completely besotted by you and is your biggest cheerleader, is your biggest advocate, is your biggest supporter. And that is the difference between a toxic divine masculine karmic relationship, and that is the difference between you and your divine masculine twin flame. That even when they're not around, they're still supporting you energetically. Even when they may not be communicating with you directly, they are incredibly proud of you. They like you for your looks, your personality, your drive, your focus. They like you for you. And there isn't anyone else in this world like you. And for you, divine feminines, there's nobody else like your divine masculine. Yes, you can have anybody else in the world. You can manifest a soulmate. You can manifest a dream romantic relationship. But you are choosing with your highest and best self. You are choosing to be in this dynamic and learn the lessons in order for you to grow and elevate and rise. So what is going on in the past energy for the divine masculines? Wow, okay. The past energy for the divine masculines is the 10 of Wands. They are realizing that they've been carrying burdens of their past for far too long. That they have packed too much in their suitcase. And now they're realizing, what are the essentials? Okay, I've got my toothbrush. Do I need toiletries? No, because they probably have that there. What do I really need on my journey? So they're going through this transition, or have gone through this transition of releasing their burdens, packing purposefully, packing with intention, packing with their heart and soul in mind for moving forward. For the Divine Feminines is 1010 on the audio length. Nothing could be more appropriate than having gone through a Tower moment. We've got the Tower card here in your past energy. And I feel this is so relevant for both the Divine Masculine and Feminines because, as I said in a previous reading, you both have been through a lot. Energetically, physically, emotionally. You've been through a lot in separation. And don't forget that you're helping one another in separation. You are still supporting one another in the astral realm. You're supporting each other with songs. You're supporting each other with these conversations in your dream state. You know, your Divine Masculine wants to cuddle with you is the message that I'm getting right now for some of you. And you want to wake up with your Divine Masculine saying good morning. You know, there is this forward progress, but it's been tough. It's been a tough cycle between last eclipse and this coming one because you've both learned to grow. You've learned to heal. You've learned to move up and onwards, and it's not been easy. So what's happening in the present energy for the Divine Masculines? Wow. Okay, there is so much mirroring here. For the Divine Masculines present energy, we've got Judgment. So the Judgment card, oh my gosh, literally I opened the book and it opened to that page. This is about self-realization. You know, when I talked about releasing the burdens, releasing the 10 of Wands, letting go of anything that doesn't serve the Divine Masculine, because they're stepping into this self-realization, they're stepping into this spiritual awakening. I sense this coming from last week's reading. If you haven't checked out Divine Masculine Awakening, do go check that one out. But basically, it's about redemption. They know in their past, they might have overpacked. They might have overburdened their living situation, their life, their relationships on things that they didn't need. So now they're understanding through these realizations, through the spiritual awakening, through understanding what they truly want with their heart and soul, that they carved out this time to really refine what their heart wants. They are trying to be true to themselves, trying to be in a state of transparency, clarity, and connecting with them and their higher self, I'm getting. So every day they're showing opportunities how they can shine, and you are giving them, Divine Feminines, an example of how to shine because you're being yourself unapologetically. So Divine is reminding the Divine Masculines things about self-worth, self-acceptance, consciousness, purposeful, intentional forward movement. And I feel that this is a reciprocal thing happening in the astral realm between the Divine Masculines and Feminines higher self. They're helping each other's physical self heal, move forward, gain their self-worth, gain their confidence, gain that self-trust. You can't do that for them, Divine Feminines. They need to do it for themselves. And now they are understanding the way that they have been had gotten them the results they had received, and now they want to change in order to get different results. So they are understanding that my Divine Feminine is being their genuine, authentic, loving, beautiful self. How can I capture that essence too within myself? How can we align energetically? How can we deepen our emotional connection? Because they've been guarded with their emotions. They've been guarded with the details of their life. They've been guarded with who they tell and when they tell them to. And they're understanding that my Divine Feminine is very similar, but she is choosing to reveal certain things without revealing too much. And they respect that about you, Divine Feminines. They know that you are not going to blab to the world But actually, when it comes to the both of you, there is a safe haven. That was a big message come through the Divine Masculines. I genuinely didn't expect that. Okay, so for the Divine Feminines, this is pretty magical. So the reason I said wow at the beginning is I'm getting the Divine Masculines. We've got this teal colored energy from them and between them and their higher self. So this is very much a spiritual awakening for the Divine Masculines. And because the Judgment card is 20, I'm getting 2.0. So the Divine Masculines have begun their levels of awakening into the realm of consciousness, but they're now becoming another elevated version of themselves, the 2.0 version. And what I'm seeing is a lot of Divine Feminines could possibly look back on the old Divine Masculines photos and seem to be unrecognizable. Like, you know that's your Divine Masculine, but when you see older photos, like say 5 years older, photos of them, if you know them that long, or when you first met, or photos older than that, basically, then you're realizing, I don't even recognize this person. Like, I don't know who you are. Because now I see you, I resonate with you so much more deeply. And that's the soul recognition coming through. Is even though the Divine Masculine soul was the same in those old pictures, they're not there anymore. They're not. It's almost like the soul wasn't revealed then. And now you're seeing the mirroring in your Divine Masculine. So the good that you're seeing in your Divine Masculine comes from you, Divine Feminine. And that's the 2.0 version of themselves that they need to see. When we've got the Fool card for the Divine Feminines, this is about the new beginning. And again, we've got the same teal color on the Fool card as it mirrors the Judgment card. And this is what I was saying earlier is whatever good you see in your Divine Masculine, that's in you, Divine Feminine. So the Divine Masculine needs to look at themselves in the mirror and see, if I see my Divine Feminine as miraculous, extraordinary, you know, a goddess, those qualities are in me too. How can I cultivate those qualities? So they're having to, 1707 on the audio length as I say this, they're having to step into their own level of authenticity, of love, of unconditional love within themselves before they radiate that towards you. So yes, this is a new beginning for you, Divine Feminines. You are a new version of yourself. You weren't the same person as you were yesterday. You could have had revelations and epiphanies come to you recently, but this is basically happening for the both of you. So what's happening in the future energy? Well, we've got the 9 of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine and the Hanged Man for the Divine Feminines. Again, we've got this green energy. Both of you are mirroring each other, not only in the past, but the present and the future. I love, love, love these energies. So thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Thank you so much for allowing us to see you've both struggled in the past. You've both come into this alignment, this truth, this unapologetic self-discovery in the present. And in the future, you're cultivating your own abundance. The spirits are reminding me the Hanged Man doesn't need to be a bad thing. It doesn't need to be about stagnancy. The Hanged Man could be about reaching towards your key potential, Divine Feminines, elevating your spirituality. I'm seeing anybody who's doing a bow pose right now, this message is for you. So if you're practicing yoga right now, or if you've done yoga or you're about to do yoga, this is a message for you to say everything you are doing, everything you are cultivating is genuinely leading to this self-prophesized commitment between you and God, you and Spirit, you and the universe, you and your twin flame. When you are creating from your higher self, from your inner vision, from your light, that is bringing in this future energy that nobody else can touch. The 9 of Pentacles, the Divine Masculines are still focusing on the material realm. And this is that yin-yang energy. Even though the Divine Masculines are focusing on the material wealth, the Divine Feminines are nurturing their spiritual. And this is why when you come together, it's about that balance. It's about that co-creation. Some of you will be collaborating in the future. Some of you will be collaborating with love. So it could be projects or it could be multiple other things right now, which is phenomenal in my opinion. So let's go into the energies for the divine spirit, divine masculine, feminine. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers card. So that is the overall energy. The Lovers card is here to demonstrate how much you both have overcome. You know, going through the Ten of Wands, the Tower, going through the epiphanies, the judgment, the Fool, the new beginnings. This is saying that despite all of the confusion, despite all of the training that you've received in these past, I'm hearing 8 months. For a lot of you, the 2023 has genuinely been about this forward movement between you and you. And that is delivering you towards the pathway of union with your divine masculine and feminine, and that is actually moving forward into a greater balance, greater harmony, greater prosperity for the both of you. So that is the love coming in, not only for yourselves but for each other. So what are the energies for the divine masculine and the divine feminine at this time? So one card please for the divine masculine. What are the energies for the divine masculine? Even though we had a look at the overall energies and the past, present, future, I just want one card please, Spirit. And what are the energies for the divine feminine? One card, please. Beautiful. Okay. For the divine masculine, we've got the Two of Swords. They are looking and waiting for the ships to come in. They are persevering. They are persevering with whatever they're persevering with. There could be trouble with a family, it could be work, it could be whatever it could be. They are looking towards the horizon. And for some of you, I'm hearing ships are about to dock. It's not even about waiting for the ships to come in. It's about saying things are going to be charged forward. And the energies for the divine feminines is this energy of what am I trying to say? Sowing the seeds. Thank you, Spirit. Sowing the seeds for this new version of yourself. When I talked about the divine masculine being the 2.0 version of themselves, well, you are being the 2.0 version of yourself. And just as I split the deck, we had the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Both of you are coming together in your passions, in your abundance, in your joy, in your happiness. And that's the energies that I'm getting for the divine feminines at this current time is, yeah, you may be in separation, but you're not having such a hard time anymore because you know you can choose again. What are the physical energies for the divine masculine at this time? And what are the physical energies for the divine feminines? So I say the divine feminines and the divine masculines have gone through this struggle and cultivating their joy, but physically this is still a troubled time. We've got the 10 of Swords for the divine feminines and the 9 of Wands for the divine masculines. I feel like a lot of the energies, as I mentioned earlier, before you get into the present, you're still in the past energy of letting go of those burdens, of dropping your guard, of cultivating your own sense of empowerment. The 10 of Swords is very much about this new beginning that is happening for the divine feminine. So this is just before, I feel like a lot of you maybe listening are still in this Tower past energy that I've just had in the reading. And then before you come into the Fool energy, you are in between there. So it's almost like you've got the Tower, you're in this 10 of Swords energy physically, and then before you come into the Fool card energy. So that's where I'm seeing the transition between the past and the present. This is where you're at, divine feminines. Like, you're not quite there yet, but you are going to get there. You are determined. And you know what? The resilience and the perseverance that your divine masculine is showing in the physical, it's actually helping you persevere and move forward in the physical too. So what are the emotional energies for the divine masculine? What are the emotional energies? One card please, Spirit, for the divine feminine. Whoa. Okay. 2 cards flipped, so I'm going to take those. No, they didn't. There's more of those. So I'm going to take all those cards. The emotional energies for the divine feminine is the 5 of Wands, the World, and the 4 of Pentacles. This is cultivating your own emotional intelligence. What did I say right at the beginning? You are being asked to assess your feelings, assess your emotions, observe your thoughts. When you get better at doing that, divine feminines, this is you changing your whole world. This is you changing the dynamic. And you're holding on to these tools because you know they're going to help you. And they also know you're going to help somebody else in the future. So what about the emotional energies for the divine masculine, please, Spirit? Wow. The Sun card and the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. The happiest card in the deck is the Sun card. So when the divine masculines are actually being asked, emotionally, how are you doing, divine masculines? Well, I feel like they're more progressed than you think they are. They've let down those 10 of Wands. They set them down. They're coming into this balance between what was and what is before they move into what's coming. They're getting this energy from you, divine feminine. This is what I'm getting. They're getting the energy from you, from your unapologetic self. This is pretty incredible. So they think they're doing this by themselves, and actually it's your higher self, divine feminines, helping progress the divine masculines. Wow. Okay. I'm going to ask, what is the spiritual energies for the divine feminines? What is the spiritual energy for the divine masculines? What is the spiritual energy for the divine masculines? Spiritually, we've got the Emperor for the divine feminines. Oh my gosh. And the reason I'm laughing is because when I said about you being the Sun, divine feminines, your higher self is helping, it's happening towards your divine masculines in the physical sense. But you know what? Your divine masculine is helping you spiritually. And I absolutely loved it because this aligns with the channeled messages and the energies right at the beginning saying your higher selves are helping each other. And that is freaking beautiful. What is happening spiritually for the divine masculine? Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Death and rebirth and the King of Wands. Now, if you haven't seen the King of Wands reading, I talk about the tattoo and the lion. Please do go check that one out. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's one of my favorite readings I posted online. But basically, I'm getting that the divine masculine's higher self is communicating with you, divine feminine, but they're also being embodied so they can come out of this stuck energy, this burdensome energy of the 10 of Wands to move forward in this King of the jungle, King of Kings energy. Like, I'm getting a spiritual rise for the divine masculines. Wow. Okay. That is so much solar plexus energy that I'm feeling. There's going to be movement soon. So I didn't ask a question, but 2 cards popped out. 4 of Cups and King of Cups. Why is the 4 of Cups here, please, Spirit? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Who is this 4 of Cups here for? And why is the King of Cups here? Who is the King of Cups here for? Who is the King of Cups here for? Okay. The divine feminine is continually being asked to tap into their higher self, meditate, mediate. Keep swimming in the right direction is what I'm hearing. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For the divine masculines, they're kind of feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling a little bit dejected by their Empress, I'm getting. So even though you're missing them, divine feminines, you're missing their communication, I feel like they're missing you too. And we've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is genuinely energy that they know they feel happy in your presence and they want more of that is what I'm getting. What about the mental energies for the divine masculine? What are the mental energies for the divine feminine? So both of these came out in the neutral, the Hanged Man and the Queen of Wands. For the Divine Masculine's mental space, they know they need to cultivate their own sense of spirituality, their own sense of abundance, their own sense of emotional vulnerability, and understanding how much power they actually hold. Oh, wow. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yes. How much power they actually hold, because they're not quite believing how much they are worth. And remember, we said this right at the beginning. How much power do you cultivate? Do you hold, Divine Masculines? Because you need to understand how worthy you actually are. For the mental energies, we're seeing that the Divine Feminines are truly approaching their wish fulfillment, that everything they seek, everything they desire, everything they've manifested is coming to fruition, and they're walking away with anything that doesn't align with them, their higher self, and the Divine Masculine's higher self. So actually, let's do, how do the Divine Masculines feel for the Divine Feminines? How do the Divine Masculines feel for the Divine Feminines? How do the Divine Feminines feel about the Divine Masculines? One card, please, Spirit. How do the Divine Feminines feel about their Divine Masculine? What is going on in their feelings? Divine Masculines know that you are doing things unapologetically, that you are I'm seeing a picture of a person meditating. And this is very much about the Seven of Wands in the Lightseers Tarot deck. The Seven of Wands is about, standing in your own auspiciousness, standing in your own abundance, standing in your sovereign state for this new beginning, Divine Feminine. Remember, we had the Fool in the present energy. So your Divine Masculine already sees you, already sees the potential that you're already about to step into. However, we've got the Three of Wands again. It's not so much about being in union, it's about having their ships come in. The Divine Masculines are almost waiting for you, Divine Feminines, to go through this learning, to go through this lesson, because they are waiting for you. This is the Three of Wands. So both of those Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands together are the 10 of Wands, which is what we had for the Divine Masculine's past energy. So they are feeling this connection deeply. They are feeling the ascension of you, Divine Feminine, of your prowess, of your Empress-like quality. 1333, as I speak about this. They are mirroring you heavily, but they are also waiting for you to get through your lessons so they can approach you. So it's about this balance act. They need to go through what they need to go through individually. You need to go through what you need to go through and learn individually, but you are supporting one another heavily in the astral realm. You are supporting each other through your burdens, even if it may not look like it in the physical. You are definitely helping each other in the astral. I'm going to leave these messages right there. I'm having new slots open for the month of November. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about you and your Divine Masculine or Feminine's connection, please do connect with me on divinesacredtarot@gmail.com. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have an amazing day. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.